Hello and welcome back to Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition with me, Bardon, the nameless one, Dakon, Anna, and Mort. And poor old Mort has been relegated to fourth in the party now. I'm sure he's not too happy with that. Let's get ourselves outside. I want to see what this guy has in terms of things we can do. So, do you have any jobs to do? I certainly do, friend. I have a little errand for you to run, if you'll take it. It'll net you 50 coins. All you need to do is run this handbill down to the print shop. Ask for Scofflaw Pen to print up 100 copies for me. Here, take it. He shows a crumpled piece of paper. He shoves a crumpled piece of paper into your hands. Alright. Thanks, I guess. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so where was the print shop? Was it here? No, that's the market, isn't it?
Right.
So where was the print shop? Maybe over here? Maybe that was it there? Oh, what have we done? Oh, we went into the market anyway.
All right.
So one of these two was the print shop. I think it's this one here. So that means that that's something else that we can check out. But let's go in here. And we still have to sort that thing out for her as well. To find Lenny. Yeah, so this is the guy.
Done.
Well, if it isn't the Devourer of Time himself, do you actually want something this time? I had a few questions. Yes, Guildspur asked me to deliver a handbill to you so you can print up 100 copies. He takes the handbill from you, looks it over and says, I'll have it for him later. Go tell him. He turns back to his desk. Farewell then. Okay, let's head out. Yeah, so I want to check what's in here then. Who are you? Oh, you're Yimin that we weren't allowed to talk to. I think at some stage I'm going to put Dakon somewhere where he doesn't know what we're doing.
Right.
If it'll even work, but then give it a go. So, Vault of the Ninth World. Let's talk to you if we can. Where is he going? Who are these people? Otis, Croswell, Lena. Vault of the Ninth World. Welcome to the Vault of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigilian? What is this place? The Vaults of the Ninth World is pleased to serve as a warehouse for the lower ward and all sentience of Sigil. Our motto is, when one world just isn't big enough, we provide storage space for those that have little to spare. Our prices are competitive, our service exemplary, and our courtesy to customers is known throughout the plains. What are you? I am the voice of the Vault of the Ninth World. I am here to serve you, the customer. Instruct me in what you desire. I'd like to store something. Oh, okay, so this is like a storage system. I'm sorry, we seem to be full up at the moment. Can I do anything else for you? I thought this was supposed to be a huge storehouse. Well, yes. The head sounds a little embarrassed. Only we ran out of space and there's something a little fishy going on around here. And I don't know what. The gist of the matter is this. We don't really accept items for storage anymore. Oh, then I have a few questions. Why is this place called the Vault of the Ninth World? Sorry, brain went blank for a second there. Just thinking, yeah, I guess it's my dyslexia kicking in as well. Just ninth looks very weird, the spelling, but I don't know, like when my dyslexia affects me like that, I don't know whether the word is spelled incorrectly or it's just my brain deciding it for the moment it doesn't recognize that word. Frankly, I have no idea. I think the owners thought it would be a clever name or something. Maybe it's nth. I think it's 9th. Okay, is this place really as big as a world? No, it's just a marketing exaggeration. There's a lot of space here, but not that much. I'd like to claim something. And what is it you were looking for exactly? I was looking for a large bag of coins. We have a bag of coins like that one you described, sir. I just need to find out one thing from you. How much was in it? Oh. Somehow this guess feels right. Okay, 1,123 coins. Here you go, sir. Thanks for storing your goods at Vault of the Ninth World. Can I get you anything else? No thanks, farewell. So we must have stored it in a previous life, I guess. Okay, farewell. Okay, so can we talk to these people and find out what's going on? You see a thin, skulking man. His long, nimble fingers quiver slightly, and he has trouble meeting your eyes when he talks to you. You startle me. I haven't seen you around here before, stranger. What do you want from me? Who are you? I'm Connell. I work here. And what is this place? He looks at you carefully to see if you're joking. It's the Vault of the Ninth World. It's a storehouse. Didn't you read the sign when you came in? Not that carefully. Who are you? I'm Connell. I work here. And what is this place? Hang on. We're going around in circles. Thank you. Farewell. Okay, so let's talk to Lena. You see a middle-aged woman, her face care-lined and compassionate. She looks like she's led a hard life. Can I help you with something, stranger? Who are you? I'm Lena. I supervise these other two. She waves a hand at her companions. What is it you do here? This is a storehouse. I'm the supervisor. Things that get stored here, things get taken out of here. She shrugs. Not much to tell, really. I see. My thanks. Farewell. Let's talk to you then. He looks like the guard. Otis, is it? Otis, yeah. You see a hulking man, dull-faced and slack-jawed. His muscles, however, are truly a sight to behold. He regards you steadily with his dead eyes. What? Who are you? No, talk me. Talk Lena. He waves his oak-like arm at the woman supervisor. Just a few questions. No, talk me. He seems agitated. All right. Farewell. Let's talk to Lena again then. Help you find something. What is this place? So there's no way. I'd like to store something. Okay. Yeah, maybe it'll open up later. But at the moment we can't do anything with regard to the problem that they're having. I thought we might have been able to help. Maybe like someone was doing something. One of these three maybe was doing something that they shouldn't. Maybe this guy. If there's a villain in here, it's probably him. But right now, we can't do anything like that. Now, where is the exit? Here it is, here. Okay. So out we pop. So that guy's there that we have to fight later. Not really looking forward to that. I think we're going to get our ass kicked. We can't talk to him. We have to go back and deliver the message from the printer. And we still need to find Lenny. So, find out what the hell this guy did with her. So where would he be? Maybe down here. Let's talk to this guy again though, first. Once again, you come to me once again. Okay, that handbill is printed. Well, it's not really printed because the guy said it'd be ready later. It's printed, terrific. I knew you were the man for the job. Here, take this message to Keldor of Durian at the Foundry. I'm sure he'll be glad to receive it, and he'll be glad of the 100 coins you'll get in return. Thanks, I guess. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
So we get 100 coins from him for that. But I want to find... Where the hell's Lenny? Anybody seen Lenny around here? That's the broken down house and the Lothars. Maybe up over here. Ah, here we are. Here's Lenny. Okay, let's go this way first and then we head back. He looks like just a regular thug though. Hang on, I've got something pop up on my screen annoying me, so that might have affected your sound for a second, so I apologize for that. But okay, let's talk to Lenny then. What have you got to say for yourself? You see a feral-looking young man in shoddy clothes. His eyes dart about as he scans his surrounding. He notices your approach and begins eyeing you warily. Greetings. He looks you up and down, then glances about, returning his attention to you. He gives you a wicked grin. You'd best have a good reason for disturbing Lenny, Burke. I have some questions. He laughs at you. I ain't no tout. If you've got questions, go find one. His smile broadens. You'd best push off before I have to bleed you. I just need to ask you, wait, what have I told you Byron Pickett sent me? He stops smiling and examines you for a while. His eyes linger on your scars and he swallows slightly. After a moment, a frown settles on his face and he appears to be nervous. Pickett sent you? Why? He said you could answer some questions. He frowns. What questions? You notice he looks rather tense. I want to ask you about the papers you stole from Trist. He swallows hard and stares at you. You notice his muscles tense and it looks like he's ready to run. Okay. He puts one hand on his hip in a nonchalant manner, but you can tell he is wound tight as a spring. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. You'd best be off. Okay, so what have we got? Smile wickedly. You know what I'm talking about, Lenny. Byron had you steal some papers from Trist. I'm here to collect. Give me the papers you stole from Trist or I'll kill you. Give me the papers you stole from Trist or I'll kill you. Yeah, it's the truth. Give us the papers or you're dead. He swallows hard and the corners of one eye start to twitch. He glances at the scars that cover your body, then tries to meet your gaze but cannot. Collect them. I destroyed the papers after I nicked them, just like Byron told me to. He finally meets your gaze. Really? Why are you so nervous, Lenny? Let me guess. Byron thinks you destroyed the papers, but maybe you didn't? Maybe you kept them? A little blackmail material, perhaps? He stares at you for just a moment, then suddenly turns to run. Let's grab him before he gets away. Just as he starts to run, you leap forward and grab him by the arm. He struggles for a moment, but cannot match your strength. Finally, he goes limp in your grasp. All right, I didn't destroy them. I'll give them to you. Just let me go. You loosen your grip. Hand them over, Lenny. He sighs. I don't have them with me. You frown at him and see fear grow on his face. I swear it, I don't have them. I put them in storage. He continues to stare at you, breathing hard. Then let's go get them. He shakes his head, sadly. We can't. They're in the warehouse and they're not open for business right now. Rumor has it there's some sort of management change going on, but I don't know if that's true. In any case, I can't get the papers. He looks at you sheepishly. I'll look into this and get the papers myself then. So that's what must be what's going on over at the warehouse. He shrugs. Fine, I guess that snake pitted wins again. He looks at you defiantly. Actually, Trist wins this one, Lenny. He frowns. What do you mean? I'm not working for Pickett, Lenny. He stares at you in disbelief. You serious? I thought... But you said... He watches you closely for a moment and laughs. He gave me the peel so I'd spill the chant to you. He shakes his head and looks at you with respect. Good job, Cutter. Let's go get the papers, Lenny. He shakes his head sadly. We can't. They're in the warehouse and they're not open for business right now. I'll look into this and get the papers myself then. He smiles at you. Go to the warehouse and tell the clerk I'm here for a loan, and he'll give you Trist's papers. If you then tell him I gave Pickett the laugh, he'll give you a bonus. What bonus? He laughs. Evidence, Cutter. It'll take Pickett off the streets for a long, long time if you get it to the right person. He thinks for a moment. If there's someone in Harmonium you think you can trust, give it to them. All right. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Okay, so that's interesting. So we should head up there then. Because I don't want to really leave this area while there's still things we can do here. So let's get in there. Okay.
Done.
So yeah, these are some of the things from, say, older games that, you know, newer games would avoid. The whole walking all the way around there just to talk to that guy. So kind of, what did they call it now? Oh, I can't remember. It was in my head and then it just went out. Do you know that when you have a phrase and it's there on the tip of your tongue and then boom, it's just gone? That's just happened to me. Quality of life, that's what it is. Something like that. Quality of life type things where, you know, it just makes the game a little bit easier to play, I guess. Not easier as in an easier game, but you know what I mean. Twice welcome to the vault of the Ninth World. How may I serve you on this fine day, Sigilian? I'd like to claim something. And what is it you were looking for exactly? I was told to tell you that I gave Pickett the laugh. I certainly hope so, sir, whatever that means. I'm just a big dumb rockhead. Here are your papers, sir, and here. Thank you. What can I do for you? Answer a few more questions. I have to claim something. Nothing. Farewell. Farewell. So did we actually get the papers? Loan document. Yeah, that's the loan. There we go. Okay. And while I'm looking at that as well, I need to bring him over here and transfer some stuff, because he's the one that always talks to people and he's the one that always receives stuff. So we don't want it falling on the ground like it did in the past. So
I hear your words.
He's got plenty of space, which means that he can get all of this stuff. Now this ring, what does the ring do? These rings are quite common across the plains, simple to make and a great demand. Mages usually create these items. Yeah, I know that, but what does it actually do? Not sure if it does anything. Let's give you... We've got the Scroll of Evidence. Let's give you the bone charm. I'm not sure whether we need to even keep that key anymore. And then let's get ourselves out. Okay, so
Right.
can we now go talk to her, Trist? You see Trist, she smiles at your approach and looks hopeful. Have you found the documents, Cutter? Can you free me? Yes, I will give it to Darren and he will free you. A look of relief washes over her face. You think she is about to faint, but she quickly recovers. I thank you, Cutter. Please return to me after you speak with Darren. I will. Farewell. Okay. You see Darren, the auctioneer. He smiles at your approach. Well met again. What can I do for you on this glorious smog-ridden day? I want to ask you about Trist. He frowns for a moment and shrugs. Very well, sir. What about Trist? I have proof that she is innocent of any crime. He smiles broadly, then laughs. Very well. Show me this evidence. He holds his hands out. Let's give him the document. He opens the document and quickly scans its contents. After a moment he sighs, then folds the document and puts it inside his shirt. It seems the courts owe Lady Trist an apology, sir. From this moment she is free, and I will make all the arrangements to have her status and property returned to her. Thank you, Darren.
Updated my journal.
No, thank you. It's a rare individual who will do what you have done. He bows to you. Excuse me. I must speak with Lady Trist. Farewell. He begins walking towards Trist. Farewell.
In knowing the teachings of Zerthamon, I have become stronger.
Oh, nice. So he's leveled up. Let's level him up. That give me that little girl is so creepy, and it's so great as well. Because as I said before, the background and voices and stuff in this game were just amazing. Okay, so he's no points to spend, but he is stronger now, which is good.
All right.
Okay, so we still have the scroll of evidence. Now,
You know, it wouldn't kill you
I
to
wonder
say a
if
few words to me,
we should give that to.
or hug me,
Not you, anyway.
kiss me.
Maybe one of the girls, or one of. I was gonna say guards, and then I just heard that guy say, "Give me that little girl again." So not to you. How about to you, Vorten? I have some questions. No, so he's no good. Oh, he doesn't have a name, so he's no good to us either. You're gonna get yours, Bardon. How about Cora? Okay, I have some questions. No, so I don't know what to do with it right now. I can't think of anyone else around here that we could give it to. Maybe it's someone somewhere else. Or maybe it's actually the guy that we helped in the market. That would make sense.
All right.
Let's go talk to him. He's up here, isn't he? This might be one of those things though that I have to look up who I'm supposed to give it to. But let's try Corvus. How are you and Karina doing? He smiles broadly. We're doing well, thank you. I owe you for your kindness, friend. I have some questions. Ah, this could be it. Okay. Do you know someone named Byron Pickett? He frowns and nods his head. Yes, I am familiar with Byron. What can you tell me about him?
Updated my journal.
Officially nothing. He pauses for a moment before answering. Unofficially, He is suspected of being behind most of the criminal activity here at the market. We believe him to be responsible for the murder of a merchant named Zach. His list of suspected crimes is quite long. He pauses. Anything else?
Updated my journal.
Yes, I would not turn my back to him, and I would not think twice about being anywhere alone with him. And I would think twice, okay. He shrugs. That is all, friend. I have evidence that proves he is involved in criminal acts. Here in Sigil. He looks at you with interest. Oh, may I see this evidence? Let's give him the papers.
Updated my journal.
He examines the papers thoroughly, then folds them and puts them away. He nods to you and smiles. Excellent work, citizen. These documents are quite detailed in their content. I personally will see to it that Byron Pickett is taken before the courts. He salutes you, then turns to leave. I shall return shortly. All right. He soon returns and smiles at you. The deal is done. Pickett has been removed from the streets. The evidence has been presented to the courts, and soon he will stand trial. He gives you a slight bow. Once again, I thank you. My pleasure. Thank you. I must be going now. Actually, let's see if there's anything else we can... Oh, excuse me. Got something... I don't know what it is. I think I drank something too fast, maybe. Thank you. Farewell. Okay, let's pop out there. And what I want to do is... I want to go and see if... Pickett is now up here. That'd be nice if Byron was up here. Trist is still... Oh, we're supposed to talk to Trist again. Lucky I came up here. Or she might have been stood there forever. Trist smiles at you warmly. You are my savior, Cutter. I will forever be in your debt. Don't come to me again with your problems. This is a pain in the arse. I was happy to help you, Trist. Thank you, Cutter. She glances about and then pauses to think for a moment. You've saved me from certain death, Cutter. A slow, painful death. She frowns as she thinks. Please, wait here. I shall return shortly. She turns and walks away. All right, Trist. You see Trist approaching. She smiles and waves at you. Hello again, Cutter. Thank you for waiting. She looks about for a moment, then removes a purse from the folds of her dress. With the document you have provided, the courts will restore my status and finances. This is not much, but it is a well-deserved reward for what you have done. She hands you a purse. Thank you, Trist. She smiles. No, I thank you. Farewell, Cutter. Nice. So we got 1,000 copper. Farewell. Yes, so she's gone now. That's good.
I'm gone.
Okay, and I want to come down here and see if Byron is still here.
Sale, this one's special. Only 100. What am I in? What am I in? You, sir.
Oh, I like the noise they make when they stretch. I want to hear that again before we end. Yeah, so it looks like he's gone, which is good. Okay, so... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much the end of this particular episode. So I hope you're enjoying the series. I'm having a ton of fun playing this game. It's such a you know, it's great to play a game from, like, for me, that's from an era where I most enjoyed playing video games, and it just brings back memories to so many other games as well. It's kind of bringing about in me that like those games that I played before, I want to play them again now, and maybe I will on the channel at some stage. But we're gonna finish this first, because there's one thing that I don't like when I watch Let's Plays, and it's that when you really get into watching a series and then at some point it just stops and you're just left hanging, like especially something like this where
My lungs feel like a chimney.
you know, it's obviously going to be, we're not probably not even a quarter way through this game, so we're talking about probably over 200 episodes for this, and for someone to watch this far in and then for it to be cut, I really wouldn't like that. So I'm definitely going to finish this game. But with all that said, from myself, the Nameless One, Dakon, Anna, and Mort, who has gladly or thankfully returned to us, it's goodbye, and we really hope to see all of you next time. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.